Start it up.
Guys, it is bright and early at the house and just in time, because what we have left to do today is set the trusses over this part of the roof, over this beam of the roof, and then all the way over that way. And that means that we are ready to start sheeting the roof within the next couple days as well. So we are making huge progress. Framing is wrapping up and we've got a lot to do today, so we're getting started early. Just like before, all of our framers have set all of these trusses as much as they can. They've got all of the hangers set, all of the markings laid out. They've gone upstairs and laid out on top of there where the trusses actually need to sit. These gables are built. Those are already sheeted. The eaves are on. I mean, all the groundwork has been done so that when they're up in the air, they're not spending much time there, because every second this guy's on the job, he's costing money. This is actually the gable end for Bonnie and I's bedroom, and it's already assembled. Look at the intricacy built into it. They're gonna lift it up as one piece and then it's just gonna set in place. These little tick marks you're seeing are where the trusses will land on top of this load-bearing wall. All these 2x4s are marked with the spacing for the trusses, so that once the trusses get set on these walls, they line it up on this, boom, nail it, boom, nail it, boom, nail it. That way they're stabilized along there as well. All of the trusses we're sitting right now are kind of onesie-twosies. They're like kind of intricate trusses. But when we get to these piles of trusses, we'll grab a whole bunch of them at a time and set them really quickly. I'm sad to say it, but this is the last time this particular crane will be at this property. All of our craneable trusses are set. Everything else can be hand lifted. That little gable end we'll use the man lift for on the back. Everything else is going to be either hand framed or just little trusses like these guys that they're pretty simple to set, so it's not a big deal. So no more crane. The next time a crane comes to this house, it will hopefully be delivering roofing materials, and we'll be starting to shingle this place. all of the trusses are set on this exterior wall, but one of the things we're running into is this wall. It kind of bows out just a little bit, so I've got a strap going back to a beam, and then we're doing an old finish contracting technique. You take the string line, put it on an even edge, so I've got a 2x4 on the other side, so that's my exact distance out, and then I parallel them. When you do that, you can see how unstraight we are, so we are going to just tighten that up until that gets parallel, and then we'll lock it in place. As we start with the design process, it's built and kind of laid out here. Then it's taken to here where the engineering goes into place. All of the cuts go into place, all of the plates go into place, and then it's calculated to see if it's even gonna work or not. In the engineering, when it's spec'd out, it's color-coded. The gray is low-grade lumber, the yellow is higher-grade lumber, the purple is LVL, and other colors mean higher grades. Lumber starts at this end of the building. It's separated into grades and lengths, and then it's fed in through these doors. Raw lumber comes in on here, and this is all CNC, so the information you were seeing on the computer goes into here. This makes all of those cuts automatically, prints a label on all of the pieces, and then shoots them out here for assembly. The next step after the saw is to be bundled together in its groups. So these are each trusses or groups that are being bundled into. This is a layout table, and it is automated as well. So all of these little pins automatically pop up according to what the computer says. Then it's laid out on this TV, and there's actually a laser shooting down, but it's not very visible, so that they can match the profiles so that it gets assembled exactly the way the computer designed it to be. After it's completely pressed inside, it goes through one last set of press plates out to these guys, and then they start organizing it for shipment. It goes from stick lumber through all of the processes to end up at our house as structural, integral trusses for our house to be built with. You guys, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you are wanting to make sure to not miss out on any of the Today's Task videos, click that notification bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.